This book review is a young adult book featuring humor. The title is Boys Don't Knit, and the author is T.S. Easton. As part of his probation for running down the elderly Mrs. Frensham, 17-year-old Ben Fletcher is ordered to keep a journal for a year, to give back to his victim by helping her around her house, and to participate in a weekly extracurricular activity. From the limited list of options, he decides on the knitting class based solely on the fact that his attractive English teacher, Jessica Swallow, is the instructor. Due to a clerical error, the class ends up being taught by Naomi Hooper, the mother of Megan, who is the girl from school he fancies. Ben quickly discovers he has a talent for knitting, able to break patterns down into geometric sequences and to visualize them in his head. And though he enjoys this activity typically associated with girls, he finds himself keeping it a secret from his father and his circle of friends, Gex, Jaws, and Freddie. When he does well in the preliminary round of the All-UK Knitting Championship, his web of deceptions unravels as quickly as his confusing personal relationships. Everything comes to a head at the championship finals held in London. Boys Don't Knit is full of humorous passages, from off-the-wall situations to humorous observations by Ben to sarcastic dialogue from all the characters. The stylistic structure of the book is in the form of Ben's kept journal with shorter, quote-unquote, chapter entries, all taken directly from his viewpoint. As such, the reader gets to know the character intimately. The cover is colorful and slightly cartoonish in nature, enticingly inviting browsers of the bookshelf to give it a chance. The book itself starts out a bit slow, takes a dozen pages or so for the setup, something humor often does. Even though this is a UK author, T.S. Easton's first published work in the United States, and the setting and slang are distinctly British, young adult readers everywhere can connect to Ben's struggle to be comfortable and confident in who he truly is. The theme is summed up best by Ben himself. Quote, "Sometimes, to make something beautiful, you need a little disorder," end quote. Easton continues the adventures of Ben Fletcher in An English Boy in New York. Boys Don't Knit is recommended for school libraries, junior high or high school, and public libraries in the young adult section. Ben Fletcher falls into the category of the innocent embarking on a journey archetype, though his journey is not so much a physical one, but instead a spiritual one. He discovers that he does not have to just go along with the crowd. He can choose his own path with things and people who interest him, and his life is enriched for doing so.